It's so that later when we're talking about a Mordex in this set and we're like, and it wasn't even Sandstorm who was playing the Mordex. Like that's what's going to happen in just a little moment. But Remy, he's trying to find the right skin for his Mordex.
Oh yeah,
it's important to look good.
Oh my God, he's doing it. It's happening.
It's happening. But he's going in 10 strength Zol.
Oh man.
He's going to be hitting so incredibly hard. Zol versus Zol for game 1 of the grand finals of the North American Spring Championship.
My body is ready. I am so here for this.
Remy goes up, tries to get the neutral air. Sandstorm first one to pick up the weapon. He's got that cannon.
Remy knocking Sandstorm away. Trying to get his way into the weapon. There's the unarmed. Yes, he finds the axe as his first weapon.
Bear trap thrown out. Sandstorm with the punish. Getting a 2-hit.
Oh, no. But Sandstorm's cannon, I mean, it was a hot 3-0 in Winners Finals.
Sandstorm just barely dodging through that gravity-canceled side signature from Remy.
Uh-oh, bear trap. Blast him out.
Grabbing him off that soft platform, launching him away.
You got to wonder if he just can't help but think, oh, no, Remy far off the side.
Sandstorm waving goodbye, saying, don't you play that character against me.
I was going to say, were we wondering if Sandstorm might be a little bit jealous? He only has 8 strength on his Zol. Remy's got 10, but it doesn't even matter.
Going for a side air war there. Just trying to launch each other so close to that right side kill box. Remy not going to hold that signature and throw out the grounded part of that bear trap.
Oh, sending off stage. Oh, no, but that ground pound. Sandstorm looking for, if I go down, I'm taking you with me.
Come down Remy, here.
Not even taking the bait.
Fall into my bear trap. Down air is coming out from Remy. Sidelight catching the aerial Sandstorm. Now Sandstorm's on this axe. This is not the weapon that he was looking for. He's been enjoying that cannon play.
Yeah, I mean, these stocks, they are close, but the damage is not. Sandstorm finding so many more hits than Remy in neutral.
But this is, again, the 10 strength Zol on Remy. So he could easily get a whole lot of damage per hit. Oh, throws out the neutral signature, but Sandstorm with the follow-up recovery.
That was one of the most forceful recoveries ever. He rocketed out the top.
It's the destructive force of the Zol. Oh, goes for the gravity cancel, neutral signature reaching real high in the sky on that one. Down here.
Ooh, just beating out the ground pound. Remy was just trying to charge in. But Sandstorm ready, just playing the footsies there.
Remy really trying to get that axe side signature. Sandstorm from underneath with the neutral air wins it with a 2-stock victory.
All right, but you know what? That actually was pretty close. It was a very damaged 2-stock victory.
That stock could have been taken. Now we're seeing Remy switch up. The character is going to be going over to the little Yumiko.
All right, so now he's got hammer and bow. You know, the bow, we've seen it on his Koji before. He gets a lot of those strings, a ton of damage, but now he's got the hard-hitting hammer to go with it.
Yeah, he'll have that hammer on this Yumiko. He'll also have a lot of these wisps to set up for a whole lot of stuff. I'm not sure if Remy has played a whole lot of Yumiko to really be prepared for it, but it's definitely going to be strong for the zone control, because Sandstorm will not be able to outrange those wisps.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Finding all these early anti-airs for a ton of damage. I mean, Yumiko, you know, she's not 10 strength, but the hammer kind of makes up the difference.
Definitely hits pretty hard. Sandstorm getting right underneath those wisps. Hammer in hand for Remy. He's getting some great damage onto Sandstorm. Neutral air is just juggling Sandstorm.
Whoa, okay. That gravity cancel signature is so scary because the backswing will actually knock you backwards.
That swings both forward and backwards, but Sandstorm swinging towards the skies. Those neutral airs. Now he's back to the axe.
Damage so incredibly close. Bow neutral air, not enough to do it.
Sandstorm looking for that side air. Looking for the kill option. Downlight.
Almost.
That was close.
Another hit or two and that'll do it, but the side air is the one to close it out. Sandstorm taking the first stock, but still so close.
He's going to wave goodbye to Remy's first stock, but like you're saying, very close, very damaged. Remy just needs to find that finishing blow. Can't quite get the setup. Sandstorm, just so much momentum.
I know, you saw him just doing those flybys with the cannon every time. Remy, weapon-starving Sandstorm. Oh! Dodging just away from the hammer side air. Sandstorm still surviving and dealing tons of damage to boot.
Remy with the stomp into nothing, and Sandstorm not going to panic out of it. Second side air. Sandstorm waving goodbye to Remy's second stock. One stock left for Remy.
All right, Remy. Oh, the wisps are down. That recovery going to do it. So much damage was on Sandstorm. He just disappeared.
Just launched that Sandstorm-shaped arrow into the sky. Now it's back to the hammer plays from Remy, trying to get a weapon toss to set up to something, but he is a full stock behind his very tanky, very damaging Zol.
Man, I gotta tell you, Zol, he doesn't have a lot of speed, but Sandstorm would make you believe that he is a speedster himself.
He's zooming around the map on that cannon. Great neutral airs coming out from Remy.
Sandstorm having to swap over to the cannon. Remy just finding all these hits, pushing him into the red. Remy dashing back and forth. Oh, perfect spot dodge.
Where's the weapon toss?
Yes, perfect accuracy as well. Tying up the stocks here.
And Remy, like you said, tied it up. He's going to be sticking with this hammer. The hammer really putting in work against Sandstorm here on Shipwreck. Great follow-up with the recovery. I was expecting a downer. I wanted to see him just kind of keep that verticality up and down into those neutral airs. But instead, now we're seeing a little bit more horizontal play coming out from Remy.
Oh
There's the
gosh. Catching Sandstorm with so many stomps. This is tied up. Remy now with advantage as Sandstorm's off stage. Neutral air. Keep juggling Sandstorm. Oh my gosh!
That came out of nowhere.
Some serious distance coverage.
Yeah, that was quick and far-reaching. Remy with the Yumiko, the hammer play in particular, really putting in the damage onto Sandstorm, and that gives Remy game 2. But is he going to stick with the Yumiko?
Well, clearly it's working right now, so I imagine he would stick with it.
Wasn't sure if he was going to be like, you know what? I think a different hammer would have been slightly better.
Ooh.
But it looks like he's liking it.
Really just likes that bow, having that as kind of like the comfort pick, because he's been playing Koji for so long now.
Yeah. The comfort of the bow, and also the zone control of the wisp. We saw him use those wisps on the corner when he had Sandstorm on that wall. He would throw out those wisps, but Sandstorm really smart around those. Got underneath it, only got caught by one, which was like the bow down signature.
Yeah. Ooh, there's that dodge punish. Hit that side light neutral air into the ground pound, covering so many options.
But now we're seeing Remy's bow plays. Sandstorm going for that down toss, still able to pick up that axe.
Man, Remy is just flying around everywhere with this bow. His aerial movement just trying to get him over these Sandstorm attacks, dodging through, keeping Sandstorm on the back foot. Because you do not want to let him get these cannon strings started.
Really cool to see Sandstorm utilize that aerial movement of the cannon side air to get above or get past those wisps. Now he's sticking with the cannon. No recovery. Remy should be able to make it back, but the recovery again from Sandstorm. Very patient on that one. That'll give him the first stock.
You know, usually they say 3 times the charm, but all that extra strength, just second time.
Yeah, second time.
Just hammer it home that much harder.
Equally charming. Now we're seeing the cannon plays come out from Sandstorm. Remy outspacing it. Ooh.
Again, damage pretty close if Remy can just find a solid hit onto Sandstorm. But oh no, taken for a ride deep into the red, off stage now.
And again, we're back to the recoveries. One more, but Remy with the dodge gets past. So much damage done onto Remy's second stock though.
Man, Remy needs to find this KO because pretty soon, even that unarmed neutral air is going to take out his second stock.
Neutral light almost doing it for Sandstorm.
Oh no.
Spaces it out, but he does not turn around.
Perfect dodge through the explosion. Look out for the bear trap.
And it's still not enough to kill though, that recovery. Not doing it for Remy, the neutral air for Sandstorm. One stock left for Remy here in game 3.
All right, Sandstorm trying to find his way around. You know he wants to go and say, yeah, I 3-stocked with Zol.
In grand finals.
But it is not to be. Remy sending him off the top.
Now he's got this hammer. Can he get the juggles that he did in the previous game? Ooh, the wisps and Sandstorm stays low.
Yep, once they are fully out in the air, you can just sneak right underneath them. Dodging around. Oh my gosh, Remy again with that signature. Using it at that like half jump height to get all the extra vertical coverage. Both of them just having these hard-hitting weapons looking for the big swings. Who's going to get knocked off stage?
They're dancing around each other, but Sandstorm with that down air disarms Remy. There's the weapon spawn over to the bow. Needs a little bit more damage onto Sandstorm before he can get this kill.
Oh my gosh, perfectly over those wisps. Remy, all options were spent out there, but he still managed to find his way past Sandstorm.
That neutral heavy from Sandstorm, so deadly. Sandstorm knows he is one hit from finishing off Remy.
Remy plucking him up into the sky, both of them falling down, trying to find it. That's going to do it. Sandstorm now up 2-1 in grand finals with Zol over Remy.
I was legitimately holding my breath in the last moments of that one. They were so incredibly damaged, but Remy is now one game away from getting knocked out, and Sandstorm being crowned the spring champion with this Zol pick.
Man, his path is looking pretty clear. I think if any time we were going to see the Koji come out, this will be it. Because Remy needs to win this set and then another. This is grand finals of a double elimination tournament. It's best 3 out of 5. Yeah, he's going to be shooting to win this and then the next best 3 out of 5. You got Koji for the distance.
Looking for the distance. It's Remy on the Koji, like you said. He's got to win 2 more games in order to get that reset. Otherwise, Sandstorm is going to be crowned the champion. Can he do it with this Koji? His bow play had its moments against Zol. Haven't really seen him play the sword against this Zol.
Well, we're going to see how that pans out because we are going back to Shipwreck Falls. Again, just perfect, tons of open ground to run those cannon strings and no walls, so those cannon down airs and ground pounds are that much scarier.
But he's doing a great job of spacing out Sandstorm, getting these 1 or 2 taps to punish this movement from Sandstorm.
Ooh, Sandstorm using that side light as an anti-air. If you hit near the top, I mean, it will kind of just knock them straight forward rather than up and forward, so you can follow with a side air or a couple other different attacks. Ooh, chasing up.
Pick up that neutral light, throws the cannon, wanted to maintain that pressure, but instead, he's going to be disarmed. Remy now has that corner.
All right, this is where we've seen him shine here before, when he has the weapon advantage and he's able to just continuously weapon starve his opponent. He's got the lead. Nice. Sandstorm off stage. That down air is going to spike him. Remy with the stock lead.
Really well played from Remy, just to be in position for that one. Didn't throw out anything too early.
Oh, no.
Oh, but these side airs. Down air, and that is it. Evened up immediately by Sandstorm.
Man, oh man. That was so scary. Just 3 quick axe attacks.
What a brief lead that Remy had. Sandstorm looking so incredibly strong. Ooh. Down light, down air, has him on the corner, tries to back up, wants to keep him on that right side.
All right, do you think this sword is Remy's chance at winning this set? Oh no, because I want to say that's where he's been performing best since the Koji switch. It's the sword that's been carrying the most, getting the KOs that he needs, getting the damage that he needs. But man, every time I think that, Sandstorm just hits a cannon string.
Yeah, it's honestly, it comes down to positioning more than the weapon. I think Remy just needs to be able to position outside of those approaches from Sandstorm and get those punishes. But Sandstorm with a downlight neutral air, and Remy is on his tournament stock. Sandstorm 1 stock away from being the champion.
All right, so Zol opening it up. You know he wants that crown. How about an Orc King, huh? Oh my gosh, so much extra damage. Koji going into the orange.
Oh my gosh, Koji's bleeding out Remy.
All right, that recovery just enough to take it out. I wasn't sure if that was going to peter out before he got taken down. But now Remi, so far behind in damage, really looking to clean this up. He needs so many more hits. Oh no, that down air sending perfect dodge through. He had the recovery. Kept it low so that way he would recover to the wall, not peek over the edge, but Sandstorm just ready to close this out.
That's a burned recovery from Sandstorm. Remi not able to punish.
Side air! And Sandstorm is your 2019 North American Spring Champion.
Sandstorm dropping 2 games in all of top 128. 1 to Remi and 1 to Crocky.